Yo, what's up everybody, it's Kale and I got you guys with another video. In this one, we're going to be taking our TRACKHAWK to Jeep to get our first official service. So, I know a lot of people always ask, like one of the biggest things is what's the cost to have a car like this? And so that's kind of what this video is going to show down. I'm going to show you guys how much it costs to get my TRACKHAWK serviced. I've had the TRACKHAWK at the time of this about 7-8 months now. And I actually missed one of my services. I was supposed to go at 42 and 48. But I missed 42 and 48. I'm like at 49 right now. So we missed the service. When I first got the car, I didn't even know all that stuff. So I'm just, still learning process, things like that. But yeah, we're going to go to Jeep and get the car serviced, explain how much that stuff costs, walk around, look at some cars, things like that. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and comment down below. And as always, subscribe if you guys like the videos I make. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get in. Here's my baby right here. Whew. Yeah, sorry y'all, the wind blowing my little tent. But y'all know the wrap. Gotta get it washed soon though. It's been a while since it's been washed, but here we go right here. Yeah, man, we about to go ahead and get to it. I'm really excited. I've been looking forward to this day for a while. I feel like this is such a slept on part of having like a, I don't want to say a supercar, but just having like a performance car or a more high-end vehicle. Is getting it serviced. I mean, obviously the dealership, is notorious for charging you more, things like that. But especially, I don't drive my car hard, but especially just with performance cars, bro, it's so many hidden costs that go into getting a car like this. So many hidden costs that go into getting a car like this. And the service in it is one of the things, obviously gas, things like that. But when you get a car like this, bro, you really should take care of it the right way. Like, you should spare no expense when it comes to maintaining your car, especially if you're one of those people out there, because I'm not like most TRACKHAWK owners. I probably, you could argue I baby my car. Like, I really don't drive it hard. I don't speed a lot. I'm not pushing all the time. I don't even drive it all the time. Got to head there now, but yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying, like, you gotta take care of these cars, man. Like, especially because most people that get cars like this, you see it all the time on social media, they drive them hard. So not only do I not drive mine hard often or often at all, because it's my second car, I really want to be on top of making sure everything on it is working perfectly fine. Because, as of now, the time of this video, I don't plan on selling this car really ever, unless they come out with a brand new one. And even then, I'll probably still keep this one. But there could be a time and date down the road to where I have to get rid of this car. And just like the last owners took care of everything for me and kept the car in good order, I want to do the same thing for the next person. I want the next person to know that I didn't drive this car a lot, didn't drive it hard, and kept up on top of my maintenance. And everything is detailed. You can go look at when it happened, where it happened, and exactly what happened. So, yeah, y'all, next time you see us, I'm probably not going to try to record too much of me inside the dealership because how some people get about cameras on them. But I'll definitely record me walking around because I want to look at some cars, things like that. But, yeah, we'll see y'all when we get to the dealership.
Go inside and get that back in, but I got it back in first. Hey, search me first. She gon' hit me soon. She get off work to make that mouth work. Pull up on the concert. Got buzz pistol. Niggas need to know this killer. Kenny must come on this list. I still go back with my nigga friend. Begging for three, so for the payment.
All right, y'all. So we at the dealership. Cars checked in, and now we're gonna walk around and look at some other cars. I was talking to the guy. He was saying they get a lot of cool cars in there a lot, and that his kids, like at home, they always ask him, they'd be like, are these the cars that are on GTA? So it was pretty funny. But this is a pretty big dealership. Like, I feel like I'm on like dealership death row. There's like 1,000 other dealerships nearby, from like Toyotas to Hondas. This is a pretty big dealership. Like, I almost didn't know where to go when I first got here. And then they have like a commercial side too, so I guess like vans, things like that, trucks you would use for work. These are like all obviously like personal cars, and then there's a Toyota dealership way back there in the cut. But yeah, everything went pretty good. It was funny when I was driving here. I saw I was next to a Mustang, like a nice, like almost like these color green, like almost like an olive green Mustang. But in front of me there was a Raptor. So it's pretty cool to drive over here and see that. But yeah, here's all the Jeeps. The Mustang was almost like this color, but it was like a matte green. So it was a little darker, and then you know how the color matte looks. But it's kind of cool going to a dealership, dude. I know a lot of people feel like harassed or scared to go to dealerships, but just because you don't know how to shop. You're a bad buyer, honestly. I mean, you know, somebody who works in sales, I can say that, like, you're just a bad buyer. You haven't done any research. You don't know anything. You want to come here and argue. You already think crappy of the salesman, you know. But no, I mean, going to a dealership should be fun to get a new car. But yeah, it's pretty good. I know that it originally cost a lot more than I thought, because on their website they had like a factory maintenance plan for specifically a TRACKHAWK. So that's what I was going off of. I was going off of, all right, this is everything they want me to do. Here's the price for all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. And then when I got here, he put out another sheet, and he was saying, this is what Jeep says to do for all of the cars. So it was almost like damn near triple of what I was expecting to pay. And I was like, whoa, bro, eesh. But, you know, I guess those are the things you got to do whenever you get an expensive car. Thankfully, I have another mechanic near my house who I trust a lot, who I go to all the time. And I was talking to him about coming here, and he was like, what I should do is go there, get everything that needs to be done in terms of, like, you know, whatever's on the sheet. But he was like, anything that's like not on the PDF in a sense, he was like, tell them not to do it and bring it back to us and we'll look at it. Because, I mean, you already know, bro. Even a good salesman at a dealership, you already know, like, dealerships, you know they tax, bro. They just tax, especially on a car like the one I have. They like to sometimes make assumptions, but they just tax, bro. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool place. I'm surprised I don't see like more Hellcats and stuff here, but I guess kind of with the EV wave, those are going out of style. But I'm surprised I don't see any like Hellcats things like that, or TRXs. I know when I pulled in there was an RT in front of me. But I mean, this is mostly just like newer model Grand Cherokees, things like that, newer model Jeeps. I got a Tesla over here. See, bro, I was thinking about getting a Durango, dude, but Durango's just too big. But a Durango, it's just like, the way I look at a Durango, it's like a cooler van. Like, look at the Durango and then look at the fucking Pacifica. Like, a Durango is pretty much the same thing. It's just way, way cooler. But yeah, nah, I mean, Jeeps are nice too. I can kind of see how people get Jeeps, like just that military look, just that rugged look of like taking your doors off, things like that, working on your car. It's also kind of interesting. I don't see any of the electric Chargers or Challengers either. Like, I don't see any of that stuff. It's all like just old V6s, things like that. But yeah, nah, I mean, like I said, when you get a car like that, you gotta, you know, it's a lot of hidden expenses you don't really think about that comes into play with that. I mean, so, but I'm gonna do it my mechanic back home, in the sense that, like, I'm still gonna have them do my $48,000 48,000 miles service, right? But all the extra stuff I'm just gonna pass on for now and go back to my trusted mechanic and get their opinion, because you should always get a second opinion from one. You should always do that regardless. But yeah, I mean, so I'm probably not gonna record too much inside because there's people standing there and it's very, very, it's like almost like a church quiet. So I probably won't record inside too much. But I mean, they don't really have too many crazy cars out here. Everything out here looks pretty basic. Like I said, I'm surprised I didn't see any TRXs or anything, but it was funny. I was also asking the guy, I was like, you guys get a lot of cars like this? And he was saying that there's another guy who has a Goosebumps wrap. And once he said that, I already knew who it was. But it's another guy that lives near me that he just got his TRACKHAWK wrapped in the Goosebumps like logo or whatever. And he was like, yeah, he comes in here a lot. And so I thought that was kind of cool because we got our cars wrapped by the same person and he also comes here. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, like I said, a lot of the stuff I'm seeing is just regular old. I don't know, bro. I feel like the regular Challengers, they're going to come back in style. Like, I feel like people are just going to, people are not messing with the EV wave. Now, I did see something the other day. I didn't look into it too much, but it was saying that Dodge is going to do like a new V6 Charger and Challenger coming in the future. So I didn't look into it too much, but maybe they're not done with the EV wave, or they're not done with the gas wave. Maybe they're bringing them back. But I do know with Trump in office, he's kind of nipped some of that stuff in the bud to where people can, companies and manufacturers can keep making gas powered cars. But yeah, I mean, like these right here look nice. You can never go wrong with Carolina blue, bro. Even though we're in Carolina, you can never go wrong with it. And it's crazy, that's a color from the factory too. Like, But yeah. How's it going? Yeah, he also said it shouldn't take too long either, so we'll probably go inside for a little bit, watch some TikToks, watch some Snapograms, some Insta flips, some tweeters, and some YouTube, and just chill out. And then once we get the car back, we'll kind of go over the bill, the pricing, all that stuff. Because like I said, this video is going to be accurate, but all the extra stuff they were talking about, like I said, luckily I'm blessed to have a local mechanic I trust with anything. So I'm going to take it to them and get a second opinion. And if they're like, yeah, we'll go ahead and do this stuff, and not only will it be cheaper, but also know the quality will be fine, but also it's just good to get a second opinion, you know, whether it's for your health or for your car, for anything. You should always get a second opinion, like, unless the person's opinion you're getting is like, you know, their word is bond, their word is law. But yeah, I'm going inside, sit down for a minute, and chat out with you guys when we get the car back. All right, y'all, so we are back after our service. So few things. For one, I didn't even think about this stuff, but I have a cold air intake, or I guess just an aftermarket air intake is the better way to describe it. So they were supposed to change that, but they couldn't, because obviously y'all know aftermarket stuff, dealerships are never going to touch that stuff. So the total for today was actually less than I thought. So a few things. I'll probably put a photo up on the screen. Originally when I got here, I was under the impression I was going to pay like $300 because that's what it said on the website. But then when I got here, like I said, I put a photo up on the screen. The guy put out like another sheet. He was like, oh, this is actually what they want you to get. And I was just like, oh, wow. So I guess in total, it should have been like around $1,000, but I still paid, in terms for the service, I still paid about $300. So not too bad. I mean, I guess, you know, like I said, I always get a second opinion on stuff, and you know how it is a dealership. Like the stuff on there that was recommended was like, get my tires balanced, an alignment. Like, that's stuff that a local shop can do for a lot less. Like, now, if it was something like, you know, a little more technical, a little more specific, I'd definitely have the dealership take care of. But I mean, in terms of stuff like that, I'm fine with going to my trusted mechanic nearby, trusted car shop nearby, and having them do that stuff. But yeah, so like I said, I mean, the total for today was $296.32. I did also buy a TRACKHAWK badge. When I got the car wrapped, we took off all the badges and had to put on new ones. And for some reason, bro, like online, you cannot find any TRACKHAWK badges. Like, at least I couldn't. And I actually bought one online and paid for it and all. And then I got an email back like 2 days later saying, your order has been canceled. And I was just like, okay, so I guess they ran out of stock. But so we bought a TRACKHAWK badge from here. And then we also got our very first, let's see if I can get it out. Oh, not that one. We also bought our very, very first duck. So we're gonna add this guy to the dash. I guess I'll put him in the corner. But we are now, you know, we do have a Jeep. We're in the Jeep family, so. But yeah, y'all, so we're gonna come back here on Friday. Well, we're gonna come back here in a few days, I guess, for y'all. I won't make a video out of that, but we're gonna come back here in a few days, and we're gonna get the badge put on. And then that's pretty much it. And then I also got a little deal to where I get 2 more free oil changes from them. So for the next 2 oil changes, I'm going to come back here and get a free oil change from this place. The dealership, you know, can't go wrong with that. Obviously, the dealership's more expensive, bro, but for some things, you really can't go wrong with the dealership for. Like I said, I got the stuff that was on their website for my, like, you literally enter your specific year, make, model, submodel, and there's a PDF on the website of what you're supposed to get, and I got all of that taken care of today. And then the extra stuff that he put out on his sheet, I'm gonna go somewhere else. But yeah, all in all, pretty good. I mean, so yeah, I guess if I got everything, it would probably would have been around $1,000. So that should just keep you in mind. I'm currently at 49671. That's my mileage on my odometer. So you can expect to pay, I guess, that maybe every single time, or maybe a little more, a little bit less. I mean, like I said, even with the money today, this car has been a lot more inexpensive than I originally thought it was, just because I don't drive it that often. I don't drive it that hard. And yeah, I mean, it hasn't been as expensive as most people would think. You know, the monthly payment is, but maintenance has been pretty good. I mean, pretty affordable for me. So yeah, y'all, that's gonna do it for this one. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.